What is up, guys? We are back for part 2 of the full Builderall overview and review of the new platform and the new tools. Yesterday we covered half of the tools, but the video was getting really long. We were getting close to an hour, so I decided to break it up into 2 sections so it's not so much and not too much to digest. So today we're going to be starting off from the script generator. So if you're just jumping in now and seeing this video and you want to start from the very beginning, make sure you jump back onto that last video. There's going to be a link in the description for you to jump straight back to that video. And if this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. Welcome to the Builderall overview. Builderall is the most complete set of marketing tools on the planet. And if you're here, you probably already know that. So let's jump right into the script generator. So the script generator is a tool to allow you to build scripts for your videos, for your sales pages, for any content, for webinars, and all sorts of other content. So we're going to jump into the script generator. So we're now on the script generator dashboard, and I'm going to be honest with you, the first time you set this up, it's going to take some time, possibly an hour or so. When you first start out, you need to create an avatar. So if you don't know what an avatar is, it's basically a description of a person in your audience. So your avatar might be 30-year-old female who's interested in Facebook marketing, or it might be a 25-year-old male who's interested in fishing or hunting or something like that. So you can create your avatar. There's like 5 or 6 pages on creating your avatar, getting really detailed and specific, and then you can create your video sales letters and all your templates. So once you've created your avatar, you go into generate script and you can see all the different scripts that you get. You've got personal development, internet marketing, health, fitness, and loads of other stuff as well. So you just click on one. So I'm going to click on internet marketing. Then you've got your funnel scripts for putting in your funnels, your webinars, advertising, so sales letters. Then you have your video sales letters and even full email sequences. So once you've created your avatar, who your target audience is, then you can come in here and you can create your actual scripts for your sales. And just bear in mind that you should use these as guidelines and add your own stuff to them, because as awesome as the software is, it doesn't have a human touch. So when you go in, you should use these as a baseline for creating your own content. Because I think that's the hardest part, is actually getting those first few words out. So if you can use these as templates to create your own content, put your own flair into it. So really powerful tool for creating sales copy, which in my opinion is one of the hardest and also the most rewarding and most important part of your marketing strategy. So with that said, let's move on to the next tool. So the next tool we have is the video tag tool, and that allows you to add little snippets and calls to action actually inside your videos. So we're going into the video tag tool now, and we're going to add a project. So we just call this test. Then we grab the YouTube link of the video we want to add, paste it in there, click add, and then we can edit and add our tags. So if we can add a phone call, send an email, or a website. So we can click website, choose the image that we want to go over the video, input a title, and then we can put in a URL. And then we can have it start at a certain second in the video, and we can set the duration and then to end. So I'm going to set it to end and then click done. And then the image is going to show up on the page. So you can use this little scroll bar at the bottom to make it smaller, because it's way too big. And now we're going to make it even smaller so it looks a bit more natural, doesn't take up too much of the screen, but you can make it bigger because it's a little hard to read the text there. So we've got it a little bit bigger there. We're going to change to the end for only 10 seconds as it's taken up more of the screen, so you don't want that covering the entire screen all the time. So you put little calls to action anywhere in the video. So that's going to overlay on top, and then we can embed the video. So we grab the link here, and then we remember to save. So we click save and come back out. So now we've pasted the URL into the web browser, you can see the page here. So we're going to load this video up, and this is going to appear for 10 seconds and then it's going to disappear, and people can actually click on this to be taken to your website,
hey guys,
to your call,
James Neville-Taylor here,
or to your phone that you've added on. So it's really cool for adding little calls to action which people can just click on during your video. So we can just scroll ahead and we can see after the 10 seconds is up, the button disappears, the call to action disappears. So once you're happy with that, of course, you can just copy the URL and then add it to an embed to embed your videos into your website, all with customized call to actions. So really awesome tool, really powerful tool for doing videos. So you have your own video hosting, and you also have the calls to action in the videos on overlays on YouTube. So really, really awesome. So with that said, let's move on to the next tool. So the next tool is the e-learning tool. And this isn't a new tool, but there is an updated version of it coming out real soon, and I cannot wait to see what they do with this. It's already a really powerful tool which allows you to create full courses, set pass marks, and a load of cool other membership and course creation features. So let's jump in and have a little look at the e-learning. So right now you can create your own course, you can add all sorts of different modules and lessons in each course. And you can even restrict people from going to the next lesson, to the next module, until they have watched so much of the previous video or answered questions and taken a test and got a satisfactory pass mark before they can go to the next tool. So this can be used in schools, this can be used for creating curriculums, it can be used for memberships. There's just a ton of things that it can be used for, and the whole user interface and user experience is being updated as we speak. So there's going to be a whole new user interface very, very soon where you can add and do a load of new stuff. So I'm going to create a quick course here now, and we're going to add a new category. We'll just call it test, and test, and add a new teacher. And then when we've done that, you can create course. And we can come in here and we can open the course to see what it looks like. So this is what the actual course looks like. We can add our modules and our lessons in here. And we can edit and add all of our information for our course, the description, the workloads, all the modules, any tests, view what the students we have and what their pass marks are, how much they've watched. So you can actually see how much they've watched, how much time they've spent on the videos. So again, this is really powerful for using for courses, for teachers, for schools, and anywhere else you need to keep track of what your students are watching. So you can set your own frequently asked questions, change the whole theme. There's a ton of different themes, and I'm sure there's going to be even more when the new user interface comes out. You can also translate the entire thing into a different language, and you can also upload your courses to the business community for the whole of the Builderall business community to view. And then there's just some other advanced settings that you can set for your course. So it's really in depth what you can do. The user interface is being upgraded very soon, so it's going to be even more intuitive and even more options and settings. So very powerful tool for schools, teachers, and for anyone wanting to create an entire membership course creation. So with that said, let's move on to the next tool. So the next tool we have is the social proof tool. And if you don't know what social proof tool is, it's basically where you have pop-ups on your website which says when someone subscribed, when someone made a purchase, or when someone took an action on your website. So this can increase conversions because it shows that other people are subscribing, other people are buying what you have. So let's take a quick look inside the social proof. So here we are inside the social proof tool, and we can easily just create a campaign. We can name our campaign, and we need to put in the website where it's going to be added, so it can't be added to everyone's website and be used for false purposes. So once you've added all your information, chosen your logo, and put all the settings in, you can click save. And there's going to be your social proof tool. So you can see the image that you selected, that's going to be default. So if we click code, we can just grab the code and put that inside our website. And then if we click on edit and scroll down to the bottom, we can see exactly how it's going to look on our website. So when someone purchases an account or does the action through your contact form, then this is going to show up. So it may sound like a simple tool, and it is a simple tool, but it's sometimes the simple tools which convert into the biggest conversions. Because of this, conversions can be skyrocketed to very, very high percentages from where they were very low before. Never underestimate the power of social proof. The sheep mentality is ingrained into a lot of people. If they see someone purchasing a product, if they see someone subscribing, then they're more likely to do it themselves. This is why it's highly illegal to put false subscriptions, false purchases on your website, because the psychology behind it is really strong. People seeing that someone's bought an account, it's likely to push people over the edge if they see a lot of people purchasing. So make sure you use this responsibly. Make sure you put in your website domain so it can only be used on your website. And like I say, it's a really powerful conversion tool. So with that said, let's jump to the next tool. So the next tool we have is the Presentation Studio, and this is just like PowerPoint, but I'll be honest with you, it is quite basic. It doesn't have all the stuff that PowerPoint has, and I know that they're going to be looking at updating this real soon. So let's jump into the Presentation Studio and I'll give you a quick overview. So we go into New Presentation. You're going to see the Presentation Builder, where you can add text, image, videos, websites, shapes, backgrounds and different surfaces to the slides. So the Impress thing is pretty cool. I don't think PowerPoint has that, where you can kind of lay out the entire overview of your slides and kind of do effects when you're transitioning from each slide. So that's a pretty cool feature, but apart from that, it is a pretty basic presentation builder, but it does have everything you need to create a cool presentation. So with that said, let's move on to the next tool. So the next tool we're going to go on to is the Photo Studio, and the Photo Studio allows you to create beautiful graphics, logos and social media graphics. And it's a really cool way to also create 3D images that spin around. So let's jump into the Photo Studio. So we're in the Photo Studio, and you have to download an app onto either the Apple App Store or Google Play. And once you've downloaded that, you can take the images surrounding the image to create 3D rotations, and you can also create cool collages and cool graphics and images with the Photo Studio app. I can't download the apps onto my computer, so I can't show you exactly how it works, but you can create really cool images, really cool designs and like 3D rotations. So if you're having images in a store and people want to see the image from all sides, you can take like 15 images from all around different angles, and then they can use their mouse to spin the images around so they can get a full 3D view. So really cool tool for design and presentation. So with that said, let's move on to the next tool. So the next tool we have is animated videos, and I don't need to tell you how awesome animated videos can be in your marketing. So having animated videos to describe your product, service, or doing an intro video can be really cool, especially if you're not good on camera. So let's take a quick look at the animated videos. So we're now inside the animated videos tool, and we can create a new project. And then open the project, and then you can see all the templates that Builderall has to start off with. So I'm going to select this one, and then it's going to build the slides for you and show you the bottom part where you can edit and add transitions. So here we have all the different things that we can add: animated images, animated videos, static characters and stuff like that. And you can even add your own as well. So if you are not happy with the things that are provided, you can actually add your own sounds, add your own videos, animations and frames and stuff like that to truly make your own customized animated videos. So really powerful tool for creating animated videos for your marketing. So with that said, let's move on to the next tool. So the next tool we have is the floating videos, and this is a pretty basic tool which allows you to remove the background from your videos. So if you have a green screen or a black screen or a white screen or whatever color screen that you use, then you can create a video, record a video, and then create a project, add your video in, and once you've added your video in, you can remove the background from it and add it into your website. So you can add it on the bottom and make it look like that you're walking in on screen and do sort of an intro or something like that, or you can add it as a hover effect so it comes down and covers the entire screen like a pop-up. So there's loads of ways that you can use this to add a personal touch to your website. So with this specific video there isn't a green screen in the background, but I'm going to add it just so you can see the various tools. So we click on edit, and then here you can remove the colors. You can add more colors if you want to remove multiple colors from the background, and you can create a loop video. So if you want the video to loop on and on the website when someone clicks on, you can do that. And there's a load of other cool tools as well that you can do. So add it to your website and have it as like an intro video, welcome to your website. So with that said, let's move on to the next tool. So the next tool we have is the SEO Report tool, and a lot of people overlook this tool because they don't think that it's any good, but it's very good for on-page SEO. So on-page SEO is basically what is written in your content, your keyword density and stuff like that. So if we go into Builderall and we use builderall.com, and hit send, it's going to tell us the keyword density and how well it is optimized for on-page SEO. So here we've entered the keyword and the URL, and it shows you the keyword usage. So here's all of the information for the keywords for this page, and it received an A grade, which is pretty good. It's got most of the factors, it's got all the critical and high relevance factors, and a lot of the other factors as well. So this page is keyworded for Builderall very well, as it should be. Of course, it's the official Builderall website. So as you can see, this hits every single one, and it's really good for optimizing your page for on-page SEO. Of course, there's a lot of other stuff that you can do for off-page SEO, but this tool is just for on-page stuff. So make sure you run through any pages that you want to get ranked through this keyword tool to help boost your rankings. So with that said, let's move on to the next tool. So the next tool we have the click heat map, and this allows you to track where people are looking and where people are clicking on your website. So all you need to do is enter a little piece of code into your website, and then you can track where people are clicking with a heat map. So the bigger the concentration of red and green, it means the more people that are clicking on that certain button on that certain place on your website. So of course, tracking, like we said before, is the most important part of your digital marketing strategy. So this is a really cool tool to add to your website. So with that said, let's jump to the next tool. The next tool we have is the auto post tool, and the auto post tool allows you to schedule content for your social media. So you can add all of your content for up to 6 months if you like into your social media scheduler, and it will automatically post day after day. So right now at the moment there's only Facebook that you can add into there, but they're adding more social media platforms all the time. So right now just Facebook, and then you can schedule your posts. So you can see here you have the different days, so you can add one post at 10 PM, another post at 5 PM, and one each day if you want to add one piece of content each day, or you can even add even more. So this is really useful if you want to schedule your content for the month and then kind of set and forget it, because it's a pain coming up every day and having to post every single day at a certain time. With this, you can just keep posting day after day, load it up once, ready to go. So with that said, let's jump to the next tool. So the next tool we have is the Share Locker, and this is a really underutilized tool. Not many people use this tool and realize the power of it, but it's a really useful tool for making your content go viral. So there's two ways to make content go viral, and one is organic sharing, so a really awesome piece of content which people want to show people, and then there's forced shared, which means before someone gets access to a piece of content, they have to share the piece of content. So it creates a kind of loop. So I'm going to jump in and have a quick look at the share locker. So basically there's 3 different ones, and I'm not going to go over each one, I'm just going to go over the basic right now. So you put your title in, you put the page that needs to be liked and the page that needs to be shared. So you can have one or the other or both, so people will both have to like your Facebook page and share the page onto Facebook before they can get access to your piece of content. So you can toggle them off here, insert your images to entice people to share, and generate and save. Then you just add the simple piece of code to the page that you want to block and force share, and you're ready to go. So very powerful for forcing content to go viral. So with that said, let's jump to the next tool. So the next tool is the Roulette Wheel, and this is a kind of pop-up coupon generating tool which allows you to put a little pop-up game when someone tries to exit, to keep them on the page, to keep them from leaving. So let's jump into the Roulette tool and have a quick look. So we're now in the Roulette tool, and we're going to come and edit the Roulette tool so you can see a little bit about what it is. And here we have the Roulette tool, so you can have a percentage of a discount or spin again or anything like that. So it's kind of like a mini game that you can put on your websites when someone tries to exit, to increase your conversions and to increase your retention on your website. So another handy little tool which Builderall does. A lot of the tools that we're covering on this video are the smaller kinds of tools. The bigger tools were on the first video, but it's all the little tools that add up to increase your conversions that little bit, and before you know it, you add and combine a couple of the tools and you're increasing your conversion rates to much higher levels than you would without these tools. So Roulette again is a good way to keep people from leaving your website and wanting to play games, because everyone wants to play games, everyone wants to win something. So that's a good way to keep people around. So with that said, let's move on to the next tool. So the next tool we have is the WhatsApp messaging tool, and this allows you to mass message people or send follow-up messages through the WhatsApp tool. So let's jump in and have a little look. So once you've connected your WhatsApp to the tool, you'll be able to send individual messages through here, and you can authenticate your WhatsApp account. And then if we come into Messenger, it's going to warn you that sending out mass messages is against terms of service and can get you banned. So to be careful with how you use the application. So you just click on continue, and then you can put in the cell phone numbers and the message and then mass send to people. So you must receive people's permission for this, so only use numbers that you've actually collected on websites. Don't buy lists of cell phone numbers and mass spam people. They must have opted in to receive information from you. So as you know, WhatsApp is very responsive, a lot more responsive than Messenger, a lot more responsive than email, than browser notifications, than anything. So when done right, the Builderall Zap, the WhatsApp integration, can be your most powerful marketing tool. So with that said, let's move on to the next tool. So the next tool we have is the video wrapper, and this allows you to add images, text and stuff around your videos, so you can make them a lot more eye-popping, a lot more eye-catching, and get a lot more people to view them. So I'm going to click on add project and then name it test, click add, and now I'm going to add a video. So when your video is added, it's going to show up here in the preview, and you can add objects. So you can add images or text. So I've just added my logo, and you can just drag that around, pick that up and make it smaller, so this will appear at the bottom of the video all the way through. It's good if you want to add your logo to your videos, add some watermarks so people don't steal your videos, or if you just want to make it more eye-catching and stand out more on social media. So with that said, let's jump on to the next tool. So the next tool we have is the Instagram autoresponder. And the Instagram autoresponder is an automation tool which allows you to engage your followers on your social media. So when someone comments on your posts, then you can automatically follow up with them and automatically respond. So like it says, don't leave your followers waiting, automatically follow up with the Instagram autoresponder. So if we click in here, we can have a little peek at the Instagram autoresponder. So here we can add our Instagram account, and I don't actually have a business Instagram account, so I'm not going to show you how this works in this video, but I will be adding a business account so I can show you in a more in-depth tutorial. So really useful tool if you want to automatically respond to people who are responding and commenting on your posts in Instagram. So with that said, let's move on to the final tool. So the final tool that we are going to be going over today is the SMS messaging tool, and this allows you to send mass messages to people instead of having to send them out one by one, and automatically follow up. And you can also integrate this into the other tools, so Mailing Boss, the chatbot and stuff like that. So when people sign up to your chatbot, when people sign up to your Mailing Boss, you can have them input their phone numbers and they automatically get sent out automated campaigns and responses based on where they've entered their information. So really cool for following up. I don't need to tell you that SMS is probably the highest open rate of anything. I'm pretty sure it's 99%. I don't know about you, but I always look at my text messages above all else, above WhatsApp, above everything else. They're the first thing that pops up on anyone's mobile device. So it's a really, really powerful tool to use in your marketing. So you've got to buy credits. Obviously it's not free to send SMS through here. You set up your phone number, you connect it to the app, and then it's going to show you how much it's going to cost per text. So it's really, really cheap. You can see the full price list here. You can go through all the country codes to see exactly how much it's going to cost, but it is really, really cheap for what it is. And then once you've set it up, you can hook it up into your Mailing Boss and into the other tools to automatically send out follow-ups to people's SMS to their mobile phones. So with that said, let's move back onto the dashboard, and we're going to conclude by going over a few more things on the dashboard right now. So now we have concluded with the tools. I don't know about you, but I was not expecting it to be quite that long. I didn't really want to go that in depth into any of the tools, but I did give a little overview and preview of them all. So this turned into a lot longer than what I was expecting in the beginning, but I just couldn't help myself. I love Builderall. I get passionate about explaining it and showing you guys the power of what you can get for under $100. It's insane. It's just truly insane the amount of value that you get. Like I said, I'm not blowing smoke. It's not absolutely perfect. I mean, the nature of software, everything always has bugs. You look at any of the competitors, they have bugs, they have outages, they have downtime. So nothing is perfect, but I believe that there is not a more complete platform on the market, and there is nowhere near any other platform which gives as much value as this tool does. I love the tools are absolutely amazing, but I've always said the tools are secondary for me, because the most important thing for me is the community, and the community has helped me so much. I've never met a more giving community than the Builderall community. The Builderall community helped me go from a shy, withdrawn recluse to an international speaker, and helped me build up my confidence, and has been really, really awesome. So the tools I really, really love, but the community is the thing that I love even more, because like I said, I cannot thank them enough for the support that has got me to the point I'm at right now. So the tools are awesome, and I recommend you that you use the tools, but if you want a stellar community with lots of helpful people, lots of awesome people, then you definitely need to join just for the community alone. So really looking forward to seeing what you can create with Builderall and the tools that we've got available to us. So I'm just going to go over one last thing before we end, and that's the Builderall business side. So we've gone over all the tools. Of course, the tools are the bulk of the platform. They're always updating the tools and making the tools even better than they already are. But there's another side of it, and that is the business opportunity where you can actually promote the tools. And I am an affiliate myself, of course, so I promote the tools, but I only promote the tools because I love the platform, I love the community, and I think that everyone should be in the Builderall community and making it a better place. So the business opportunity side of things, you have to pay $50 for the year, and that is it. So you pay one time for the year, $50, and then you get access to your Builderall business area, and that gives you access to this whole thing here, so you can check your leads. You have your leads tree. You can check how much you've made, your earnings, and keep on track of all that. You get a ton of affiliate funnels that you can promote. You can even team up with other people for percentages. You can keep in contact with your team, and they have a really good business community as well, where people share so much stuff. There's all sorts of stuff, like literally in this business community there is thousands of dollars worth of, probably even tens of thousands of dollars worth of courses and stuff. There's chatbot courses, there's Facebook advertising courses, there's all sorts of courses which people put into the community for free. This is not things people are charging for. This is a free business community where people share with. Like I said before, the Builderall community is absolutely amazing and the most giving community I've ever been a part of. So you'll find some awesome stuff in there from some awesome people. And then of course we have the weekly webinar for business owners every Monday at 10 a.m. You can install your own pixels, your own scripts and tracking on the affiliate funnels pages. So once you're putting your funnels out there, you can have it all tracked to your affiliate, to your pixel, to your Facebook pixel and stuff like that. And of course you've got the tax forms that you need to fill in, and then there's the certified partners which will help you with anything you need. You can hire them for anything Builderall related, and then there's all your promotional material as well, such as logos, text, fonts, stuff like that. So the Builderall business side of it I would highly recommend getting as well, because Builderall is such an amazing opportunity. It's so underpriced, people just jump on it. So we're going to grow exponentially over the next couple of years. I know that as a fact. Wix, our biggest competitor, our main competitor, has over 110 million active users and get 40,000 new users a day. So if you can tap into a fraction of that and get your link out there promoting to even a fraction of that audience, you're going to be making a lot of money. So I absolutely endorse the affiliate program, because I know we're going to blow up very soon. So not only do I invite you to use the platform, to use the tools, I also invite you to become a Builderall affiliate as well. And if you want to get involved with that, you can click the link below, get started on a 7-day free trial, test everything out, see what you think, and get involved with the community. Like I said, that is the best part of it. Once you get involved with the community and played with the tools for 7 days, played about, then you can decide whether you want to carry on or not. But down in the description there'll be a link to join. There'll also be the list of my bonuses that I offer when you join using that link. And yeah, I just can't wait to see you inside the community and help you skyrocket your business with Builderall. So I hope you enjoyed this in-depth review of all the tools of Builderall. It went on a little bit longer than I was expecting, but it's awesome to show you guys what power we have inside the Builderall tools here. So thanks again for joining me, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye bye for now.